Hello everybody, today I am reviewing a new product here. It's called the beautbrush. And here is what it looks like. It is a face and body brush, electric brush. Here's what it looks like on the back. And in the product it has a big brush, a small brush, a pumice stone, and a face sponge. And it is made in China, and it says water resistant face body cleansing system, spa experience at home. It exfoliates dead skin cells to reveal radiant and youthful skin. It helps to reduce and erase fine lines and blackheads. It's lightweight and compact, and there are 4 applicators included, and it's cordless and powered by 4 AA batteries. Basically, being cordless, that's one of the drawbacks that I think I have with this. I have a tendency to like products that offer the battery option as well as the cord option, but I wanted to go ahead and try this product, even though I tend to prefer it to also have a cord. But it is nice when you have a cordless item to not have it in the way whenever you're using it. It's also good to carry it to the areas that you might not be able to have an electrical outlet in order to use it. So the battery option is really nice. It took me a while to actually do this review because I had to actually get the AA batteries. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in now. It took me a little bit to figure out how to put the batteries in because there it is. It's written right here on the side how to put it in. So unless you are very savvy with knowing how to already put batteries in, if you're not, was trying to find, like me, you needed to find how to do that, and that's where it's written right there. So this is how you put the end back on, and then here on the side is where you turn it on and off. On this container, here is the pads that came with it. This is a large one. And here's the small scrub, the facial sponge, and the pumice stone. And the pumice stone has a little bit of a cover over the top of it. I don't know if you'd want to keep that or not, but I just wanted to let you know that. Another thing, I like how they packaged it. If you want to keep the box, it has this nice cover on it. You don't even have to keep the box. If you just want to keep the plastic case to keep things assembled nice, this is nice how it came like this to keep things nice and neat in your drawer. So that is a nice thing that I like. I'm going to go ahead and put on the product. I'm going to use some product and give it a try. I'm going to try with the facial, the scrubber part first. It actually goes on like that. It's very simple to put on. Bring it down just a tad. And as you can see, very simple to put on. I also have a facial, oops, that came off pretty easy. I didn't like that. Gotta push a little bit harder to make sure it stays on. I'm going to do a little bit of a facial steam just to get my face softened up. And use the product. I need to get a little selfie stick or something because I have this taped up in order to work with my phone. But anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of a facial steam before I actually use the scrub, just to soften up the skin and when I put on the cleanse. As you can see, I am steaming my face with a facial steamer that often you'll see in spas. This is a home unit. You don't have to have that. You can always just use this after you've taken a shower or washed your face. I like to use the steamer because it helps open up the pores really nicely before I would use a product like this. But any area that you are wanting to exfoliate, you do want to use some warmth and to soften up the skin. Now, as for this product, like I said, I had to really make sure you push it on because it came off on me when I first did it. Sorry there, I had a little bit of a coughing fit. Sometimes with the steam, it can open up your sinuses, and so mine kind of got opened up a little bit. Some drainage occurred, so I had to take care of that. Anyway, I'm just using just a general, you know, something that you can buy in the store. This is a Vino. This is the kind that foams when you use it as a cleanser. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, and I'm going to put it directly onto the brush and try it that way. Before it goes all over the place. I think that should be enough product right there. Might go ahead and, I love the smell of this product. It's a nice smell. And I'm going to go ahead and use it. And as you can see, I'm keeping the steamer going while I'm doing this, only because it helps to keep everything from drying out. It is it is not very abrasive on the skin. I have older, a sensitive kind of skin, but I'm not allergic to a lot of things. So usually most products work fine with me. I do try to pick as natural as possible. And I would say that for most skin types, the softness of this brush is okay. If you have really, it's gone up in my nose lip. If you have really delicate skin, I'm thinking this brush might be a little harsh for you. But overall, I'm thinking that this is a brush that most people should be okay with. And this would be especially okay with those who have thicker skin that is trying to really truly exfoliate. Catching this area up here. This is that scowl line that a lot of people get, especially at my age. Catch the nose. That's a big breakout area. Even when you get up to my age, you still can get breakouts. So you always want to make sure you keep your skin clean. And then I'm going to bring it down into the décollage area. This area has a tendency to be a little bit more sensitive, and I'm not finding any problem with it going over it. It doesn't seem to be too abrasive. This area I have a tendency to get a little bit more sun, so this would be a good area to catch. And then I'm going to just take a warm washcloth and wash it off. Again, you just want to pat, you don't want to rub. Now, with this brush, you can also probably use this with a more of a scrub. So I'm going to go ahead and get a scrub and try that. Right, so I have a basic sugar scrub that I'm going to use. It's actually Lucia's facial sugar scrub. Lucia Apothecary. You can find her online, and that's the product that we often use in our facials at our Therapy by the Sea spas. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on my face. And it might even be easier if I just apply the product to the scrub. Here, let me try that. Usually when I don't use a scrub, I just kind of put it in my hands and go like this, just to get it on the skin. Okay, I've just applied some of the scrub to my face, and now I am going, and I also, since I was having trouble making sure, close that a little, I put some of the scrub also into the brush here. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. You want to hit the areas mostly with a scrub that has more exfoliation needed. Be sure to close your eyes while you're going over close to the eyes with it, so it doesn't splatter into your eyes. And I'm going to hit this area down here again because this is the same spot area. And I'm going to rinse that off as well. So I am getting that scrub that I just used the brush on off my skin. Again, don't rub, just pat it off. Or you can just splash water over your face to get it off. I'm done with this brush. I'm going to take that off. Now, if you have super delicate skin or you don't want to scrub so hard, this is probably a good opportunity to bring in the pad and use that for using the just a cleanser. I wouldn't probably use it for the scrub itself, or you can use that as an option to help the moisturizer that you're using get absorbed nicely into the skin. Before I put on a moisturizer though, I am going to put a little bit of toner on. I'm using Aubrey Organics for that today. And then I am going to, when I put this pad on, I'm going to put a little bit of lotion on it. It's just a skin moisturizer. And I'm going to just kind of make sure that it don't go splattering everywhere. And try to see how that goes in putting it on. The nice thing about using the pad for putting the moisturizer on is it acts like a buff. It helps buff your skin, make it nice and smooth, and it helps the moisturizer absorb even more readily into the tissue. And it also kind of acts like a little bit of a massager. It just kind of adds a nicer, refined texture to your skin. Nice here a little bit. But like I said, if you have a hard time with the actual brush on your skin because it's too sensitive, you can always use this also to actually use it with the wash, the facial wash as well. Now, For other parts of the body, it does come, I'm not going to really go into that here, but it does come with a bigger brush. Those are really great to use for like your elbows, your legs, shins, anywhere along your body that you need a bigger, broader area to scrub. It also comes with a pumice stone, which is really good for the heels, the feet, elbows, and that's what that would be for. If I were to, I haven't softened it up, but if I were to use it on my elbows per se, if I have like rough patches here on my elbows, I would use it right out there. Oh. Just a little bit of a, but you could use it right along that area. I don't really have calluses on my elbows, but if you did, that's what it would be good for. I'd probably use it more on my feet, because I have a tendency to get more calluses on my feet than on my elbows or knees. But that would be good for that. You might want to put scrub on it, and that would help with that as well. I would use the scrub again with a bigger brush. And then this kind of pumice stone, I would be more, it's not really going to, I don't think, really take down heavy calluses. You really do need a real good, almost like a sandpapering foot scrubber to get down the big calluses. This pumice stone would be really good after you've gone through that process. You've gone through this kind of scrub, and you're just really using it to smooth everything out with. That's what I would use this kind of pumice for. So this is my review of this product. Overall, I think it's a really nice product. It seems to work pretty good. It's only going to be as strong as your battery is, so it's not going to always be consistent in how well it goes around. So you're always going to have really good batteries in it. And like I said, it is cordless. There's advantages to having a cordless, and there's disadvantages of it. And I have a tendency to prefer a product that has the option of both. But one thing is you don't have to worry about the cord getting in the way. So just be aware, if you want to use this, you do use batteries.